a two-party problem. This is a one-party problem. And you've got a couple of Republicans on your committee, but it's not even clear that Republicans will listen to them. So are you concerned that there's nothing that your committee can do or say that would be enough evidence to get those who have an interest, a political interest, a financial interest, or whatever interest in maintaining the big lie to stand down?
Well, look, our responsibility is to history and to the people and the Congress, and not to the Democrats or the Republicans. And of course, there are millions of Americans who hate both political parties and are independents or Greens or libertarians or something else. You know, when the president said that, you know, there are election deniers on the ballot, he's absolutely right about that. And it's hard to think of anything more dangerous than putting an election denier in charge of an election. It's like putting, you know, a mob boss in charge of the police, or an arsonist as the fire chief for the town. I mean, that just doesn't work. And so I'm glad that message got through. That's not a partisan message. It goes across the spectrum. If somebody is willing to deny the clear results of an election, they shouldn't be running an election. And, you know, when the president said that, you know, people shouldn't be denying elections when it's clear who's won, I mean, I'd be willing even to grant, okay, you don't accept the election as it comes down from the administrative authorities, the election officials, but if you've had a challenge in court and the courts have rejected every allegation of electoral fraud and corruption, as more than 60 courts did with respect to Donald Trump's big lie about the 2020 election, then in a democratic society, you've got to accept that. What else can you do? You know, you really are positioning yourself outside of the constitutional order and the rule of law if you continue to try to claim that you somehow won. And it's also obviously a psychological malady, too, because you are just cutting up against everything we understand about healthy mental functioning. There's no basis for what they're saying, and so they're spreading paranoia in the land.